You wake up to a city that feels wrong. Not just quiet wrong, but as if the very air is holding its breath. No carts clattering over cobblestones. No vendors shouting prices. No church bells calling the city awake. Nothing moves. Nothing breathes. Except you and your own heart, thundering in your chest. Sounds almost too loud. You swing your legs over the bed and stand. The floor creaks beneath you, every step echoing like a warning. You move toward the window and push open the shutters. The morning light is pale, gray, as if the sun is afraid to rise. And then you see it. Half your street. Gone. Not burned, not destroyed. Just vanished. Doors hang open. A cart lies on its side, one wheel spinning lazily. Abandoned. A basket of bread sits in the dust, untouched. No flies, no dogs, no people. Only silence. You whisper a name. Nothing answers. Outside, the air hits your face. Heavy, sour, sweet in a way that turns your stomach. You step forward, each footfall louder than the last. Every step feels like it could wake the dead. Near the well, something lies on the ground. At first, you think it is a sack of grain. Then you see the hand. Darkened, swollen, fingers curled like claws. You stop breathing. Your mind refuses to name it. You stumble backward and hit something soft. Another body, then another, slumped in doorways, against walls. Some covered with blankets, as if sleep could still protect them. Silence presses down, too heavy to move through. Suddenly, footsteps. You freeze. A man appears at the end of the street. You think you know him. Or at least, you want to. His face is thinner than you remember. His eyes, too large. He walks as though his bones ache. Don't come closer, he says, voice shaking. Stay there. What happened? You manage. He laughs, short and broken. You've slept through it. Laka. Behind him, a cart rolls past, slowly. Two men push it, faces wrapped in cloth. Limbs spill over the sides. One head bounces gently with each turn of the wheel. You feel bile rise. Your knees weaken. You want to look away, but cannot. Where are they taking them? You whisper. Anywhere, he says. There's no space left. You realize something colder than fear is settling in your chest. This is not just your street. This is the whole city. You move toward the market square, or what used to be the market square. Empty stalls stand frozen. Cloth flaps in the breeze. Apples rot where they fell, black spots spreading across their skin. Your footsteps echo as if you are the last person alive. A woman sits against a wall, rocking slowly. She whispers to the child in her arms. The child does not move. He was warm, she says, looking at you. So I waited. You turn away, because if you don't, something inside you might break. A bell rings low, heavy. Not the church bell. Counting something you do not want to count. Men mark doors with crude symbols. Coughing spills from inside houses. One man steps out, wiping his hands, quietly says, by nightfall, your thoughts snap to your family. You run. You run down narrow streets, heart hammering, eyes darting to every shadow. The silence is deafening. Then you hear it coughing wet, deep. Close your stop. It comes from the house to your left. The door hangs open. Inside, a man lies on the floor, trembling. His chest reaches and falls too fast. His eyes are wide, staring at nothing. You want to turn away, but your feet move forward anyway. Something in you refuses to leave him like this. You grab a jug of water from a nearby stand and pour it into his mouth. He chokes. He coughs, hacking up thick, dark spit. His body shakes violently. You can do nothing else. The moment passes, and he stops coughing. Or maybe he stopped breathing. You cannot tell. You back away slowly, moving through the streets like a ghost. The market square is worse than you imagined. Empty stalls, rotting food. Carts overturned. Apples and vegetables squirm with maggots. Smoke rises from small piles of burning refuse, mixing with the sour smell of decay. Flies swarm thick, black clouds buzzing around. A cart approaches, carrying bodies wrapped in tattered blankets. Two men push it, their faces hidden behind cloth masks. The limbs shift unnaturally, and one head lolls to the side. You step aside, heart racing. They do not look at you. They do not see you. Their world is smaller now, focused only on their task. Near the fountain, a woman cries. Her hands shake as she covers the body of her child. You cannot tell if the child is sleeping or gone. She looks up, eyes red, and whispers, "They took my husband this morning." You do not know what to say. You cannot say anything that would make this better. Silence feels safer. You step forward, only to see a man dragging another body toward a pile in the street. The smell hits you full force, thick and choking. You cover your mouth with your sleeve, taste the smoke and ash on your tongue. Somewhere, a bell tolls again, counting something you do not want to know. You try to keep moving, past narrow alleys, past houses with doors marked in charcoal, symbols you do not recognize, signs meant to protect or warn, you cannot tell which. Coughing echoes from within. You hear the occasional scream, short, sharp, then silence again. You come across a small group huddled behind a broken wall. Mothers clutch children, men stand tense, eyes darting. They whisper to each other, faces pale. One man looks at you and nods slightly. You nod back. No words. Words would make this too real. Hours pass, though you cannot measure them. You move from street to street, seeing the devastation spread. Bodies lie abandoned. Some covered with cloth, some not. Smoke from small fires curls into the sky, giving everything a sickly gray glow. You see a boy, no more than 10, collapsing in the street. His face is pale, eyes rolling back. No one steps forward. You kneel beside him, pour water into his mouth. For a moment, he breathes. Then his body stiffens. You sit there, numb. Time stretches. You are surrounded by life that is no longer life. The sun climbs high, then falls low. Each shadow grows longer, darker, hiding the horrors you do not want to see but cannot avoid. By evening, you find yourself near the outskirts. Families leave the city, carrying what they can. Some collapse along the road. A woman cries for her husband, calling his name. Her voice breaks. Her husband does not answer. You do not stop. You do not look back. You find a small fire, still smoldering. A few people huddle near it, coughing, whispering. Some nod to you. You nod back. No introductions. No names. Names are dangerous now. They remind you that once people mattered. That might not be true anymore. You sit by the fire, exhaustion weighing down every muscle. Smoke clings to your hair, your clothes, your skin. You feel it inside your lungs. You cough. The ash tastes metallic. You think of your family again. Of your home, of doors closed too late. You wonder if they are alive. You wonder if you are. Night falls, thick and oppressive. You wrap yourself in your cloak and try to sleep, but every noise makes your chest tighten. Every cough outside reminds you of the emptiness around you. The city no longer belongs to the living. It belongs to the silence, to the death that walks the streets with you. Somewhere far away, a bell tolls again, counting. Counting what you do not want to know. You close your eyes. But the city does not sleep. Morning comes, but it brings no relief. The city feels smaller. Narrow streets stretch endlessly, lined with empty houses. Smoke curls from small fires, carrying the metallic smell of death. You move carefully, eyes scanning every doorway, every shadow. Every step could bring another reminder that half the city's gone and that you are still here. You find yourself near the fountain in the square. The water is brown and still. You kneel and cup some in your hands, tasting it carefully. It is bitter. You swallow anyway. Survival tastes like ash. A man drags a body across the street. You turn your head, ashamed of yourself for even noticing. But it is impossible not to see. Around you, people shuffle along, carrying blankets, dragging carts, whispering prayers that sound more like curses. You step into an alley and hear crying. A woman cradles a child. The child's eyes flutter, but remain lifeless. She rocks him gently, whispering over and over, "Stay with me. Please stay." You want to help, but you know that helping could kill you too. You back away slowly, heart pounding, stomach twisting. You wonder how far humanity can stretch before it snaps. The city is quiet in some places, but elsewhere, chaos stirs. You see a small group trying to remove bodies from the streets. Some scream, some cry, some do nothing. You help for a moment, lifting a bundle of blankets covering a body, only to realize it is too heavy. Your hands ache. Your back burns. But you continue. You have no choice. The sun climbs higher. The day stretches. You move from street to street, seeing the devastation grow. Doors marked with symbols, signs to warn or protect, stand everywhere. You cannot tell which. You avoid them anyway. Neara cornera boy collapses. He is small, pale, trembling. You kneel beside him, pour water into his mouth. For a moment, he breathes. Then he stiffens. You sit there for a long time, staring at the ground. Something inside you dies a little. By afternoon, you reach the edge of the city. Some families leave, carrying what they can. Some collapse along the road, abandoned by those who survive. A woman cries for her husband. Her voice cracks. You step past, not daring to look back. You find a fire, still smoldering near an abandoned building. A few people sit near it, coughing, whispering prayers or curses you cannot tell which. They nod to you. You nod back. No introductions. No names. Names feel dangerous now. You sit by the fire, exhaustion pressing down like stones on your chest. The ash and smoke cling to your hair, your clothes, your skin. You. Cough. The taste of smoke lingers, metallic and bitter. You think of home. You think of doors closed too late. You wonder if your family is alive. You wonder if you are. Night falls. Thick. Oppressive. You wrap your cloak tight around yourself. The city breathes around grunts, coughs, whispers. Nothing living. Every sound tightens your chest. Every cough reminds you of the emptiness. The city no longer belongs to the living. It belongs to shadows, to the whispers of those gone before. You try to rest, but sleep is thin. Dreams do not come, only memories of screams, of children crying, of men dragging bodies, of the thick, metallic smell that fills the streets. Somewhere far off, a bell tolls again. Counting what you cannot bear to know. You listen. You imagine the number rising, day after day, until it consumes the world. You lie awake, and for the first time, you understand. Survival is not the same as life. Days blur together. You stop counting. Time has no shape here, only survival. The streets shrink under the weight of absence. Empty homes, overturned carts, fires smoldering, ash settling on everything. You move through the city like a shadow, careful, silent, unnoticed. You have learned what not to see. The morning brings coughing from houses you passed countless times. Bodies shift in the streets, as if rearranged overnight. Some covered with cloth, others exposed. Smoke curls through alleyways. Flies swarm over anything forgotten. You cover your mouth, tasting ash and something sharper beneath it, the metallic temps of iron. You meet a man near the old fountain. His eyes are hollow, but he moves with purpose. He is dragging a small bundle of child wrapped in blankets. His hands shake. You nod to him. No words. Names are dangerous. Now, you realize he has survived longer than most because he does not speak of the dead. He is careful. You envy him. Move on. Near the walls, families leave the city, dragging what they can. Some collapse along the road, abandoned by their companions. You see a mother carrying a baby, stumbling, swaying. She whispers prayers or curses. You cannot tell. A small fire smolders near an abandoned house. You sit there for a moment, trying to rest. Smoke curls into your eyes. Your lungs burn, your stomach twists. The taste of ash is everywhere. You cough, but you cannot stop. You see children wandering alone. Some cry softly, some do not move at all. You cannot help them all. You do not even try. You do not have the strength. Survival requires calculation. Every act of mercy costs you. You notice the same man from the fountain earlier. He nods briefly. You nod back. No conversation. You have learned that names, stories, words, they slow you down. They make you vulnerable. The city has changed. Narrow streets feel endless. Shadows seem deeper. Even the wind carries a weight now, a warning you do not want to heed. One morning, you wake with a sharp pain in your leg. Panic rises. Your heart stops for a moment. You tear at your clothes, fear rising. But it is only a cramp. Relief and terror mingle. You laugh and cry at once. The city's madness reflected in your own pulse. Smoke and ash cling to everything. Your hands are blistered. Your back burns from dragging bodies. Your clothes smell of sweat and decay. You have learned to move without looking too closely, to eat without tasting, to sleep without dreaming. Night falls. Every shadow seems alive. You hear coughing, far and near, in patterns that make no sense. Every sound could be a threat. Every shadow a warning. You lie awake, counting breaths, counting hours, counting nothing that matters. The city is sealing itself, not physically, spiritually. Each day, fewer people rise. Each day, the emptiness grows. You understand something terrifying. You are becoming part of it. Part of the emptiness. Part of the silence. Part of the ash. Surviving this does not mean winning. It means carrying it. Every street, every face, everybody you passed, every decision to act. You wonder how long you can endure, how long your mind will remain intact while the city dies around you, how long your humanity will survive in a place where death walks openly, freely, everywhere. And yet, despite everything, you move, step by step, breath by breath. Survival demands it. Morning comes, though it brings no hope. Smoke still rises from half-collapsed homes. The streets are littered with bodies, blankets, overturned carts. The air tastes of ash and iron. You breathe carefully. Every inhale a reminder of survival. Every exhale a concession to what you cannot change. You move through the city, stepping over bodies with practiced care. The smell is constant now, embedded in your clothes, your hair, your skin. Flies buzz around lifeless faces. Indifferent, you wonder how quickly a city can die, how fast humanity can vanish from familiar streets. A boy cries somewhere in the distance. You cannot reach him. You do not try. Every step is measured, every decision a balance between survival and compassion. You carry that balance like a stone in your chest. Near the market, a fire burns unattended. You move closer. Crouching behind a half-crumbled wall, you see a man arranging bodies, stacking them carefully. He looks at you for a moment. No words, just a nod. You nod back. No introductions. Names are dangerous. Names remind you of what you have lost. You continue your journey. Every street looks the same. Every house, a ghost of what it once was. You find the fountain again. The water is brown and stagnant. You cup some in your hands. Tasting the bitterness, you drink anyway. Survival is not graceful. It is necessary. You pause in front of your home. The door hangs open. No one is there. Dust swirls where your family once lived. You step inside. Nothing moves. You close the door slowly, knowing that even this small act carries weight. You carry their absence with you, just as you carry the city's decay. Night falls, thick and heavy. You sit by a small fire outside the city wall. Smoke curls upward, gray ribbons against a black sky. The wind carries the distant cries of those still alive, or perhaps of those who have long passed. You do not know. You cannot tell. The days repeat. You wake. You move. You survive. The city shrinks in memory as much as in reality. Each passing day takes more from you. You measure time not by hours, but by who is still moving, who is still breathing, who is still willing to drag themselves from one ruined street to the next. Some nights, you lie awake, listening to the silence. The city is hollow, yet full of echoes, whispers of the dead, of those left behind, of your own heartbeat. You remember faces, names that cannot be spoken. You close your eyes, but they remain, hovering in memory, unyielding. One morning, you wake with a pain in your leg. Panic rises, your heart stops. You tear at your clothes, trembling, but it is only a cramp. Relief washes through you, harsh and bitter. You laugh and cry at the same time. The city's madness reflects in your pulse. You have learned the ultimate truth. Surviving does not mean winning. It does not mean escaping. It means carrying everybody you passed, every choice you made or avoided, every memory of what was once alive. You wrap your cloak tighter around yourself as night falls again. The city breathes, groans, whispers. It has become a living shadow of its former self, and you are now part of that shadow, a witness and survivor intertwined with the ruins. And yet, despite it all, you move forward, step by step, breath by breath. Survival demands it. Humanity is fragile, but endurance is stronger. Even here, in the heart of despair, you endure. This story was told from the shadows of history, here on Reality Frame. Tell us in the comments, what day in history should you wake up in next?